Chapter 34. Spiral Up. It's going to be a spiral. We can choose whether it goes up or down. Quote, I see clarity and courage and confidence as a circle, or better yet, a spiral, but not a downward spiral, an upward spiral. Spiral up. Unquote. Dr. Kayvon K. One of the benefits of being an author is you can talk about the topics of your book and then quote people and ask them if it's okay if you quote them and put them in your book. I was just on a Zoom call for my entrepreneurial mastermind group, and I briefly mentioned this book, and Dr. Kayvon K. saw his own version of clarity and courage and confidence. Even if you say, I'm working on a book, which I usually joke about because everyone says they're working on a book, which usually translates into, I'm working on a book but not actually working on, but thinking about, and I'll probably never actually write it. People will usually want to know about it. Pro tip. Keep it short. This entire chapter came into existence because I spent less than 2 minutes talking about this book's title and main message. Not 2 hours, not 2 days, 2 minutes. So you talk about it. You invite their opinion. It might turn into nothing. People like being invited to things. Think about these invitations. 1. Could I get your feedback on my book? 2. Would you like to edit my manuscript? 3. I like your ideas on topic X. Could I interview you on my podcast? Are you more excited by one over the other? Frankly, at least for me, here's how I would react. 1. Are you buying dinner? 2. Would you like me to remove your teeth with pliers? 3. Wow, I'd be honored. Name a time and I'll be there. Spiral up. We're better together. Although you could and should experience this book and execute the actions alone, we can only grow so much on our own. See how this chapter came into existence? I shared my idea. It was literally as simple as mentioning the title, You Don't Have To, and then the idea that the book will give you more clarity, courage, and confidence. And my friend had a quick and clear vision of how he saw it, and he shared it with me. Literally while we were on the Zoom call, I multitasked and created just the title of this chapter and his quote. I also asked him, Hey Kayvon, can I use that quote in my book? Think for a moment how this is spiraling up in action. I didn't ask him a big favor. I didn't even directly ask his opinion of my title or my main message. I just put it out there in the open and let him respond. Remember, he might not have responded at all, and that's okay too. In fact, on that note, if they don't respond, let it go. Don't push it. Don't worry about it. But keep sharing and seeing with whom you resonate. Let them respond and invite them as a guest on your podcast. Ask if you can quote them and spiral up the conversation. Now, take this idea and apply it to fasting, meditating, and creating. You could do it once in a while and things will probably improve. But what if you take that linear improvement and you turn it into a spiraling up? You talk about your experiences with others. You record, audio or video, your experience with one or all of the elements of the practice. It could be as simple as an audio recording that started out as, I just got out of my meditation. Here's what happened. If you don't record your progress, you tend to miss out on the possible exponential gains from measuring. Some marketing guru said something like, what gets measured gets improved. Meta note from the author. This chapter, inspired by Kayvon, has led me to another new chapter about measuring and recording and documenting. See how that works? This is again spiraling up in real life action. Share your experiences with others briefly. See if they respond. Write down or record your experiences. Possible. Clarity and courage and confidence as a straight line alone. Impossible. Spiraling up as fast or efficiently or effectively alone as together with others. Repossible. Spiral up together exponentially. P.S. Dr. Kayvon K. also mentioned this quote below, which could also happen if you ask people to edit your manuscript or listen to you talk about fasting or meditating. You think you're asking for a little thing. You assume you might even be inviting them to something fun or exciting or rewarding. You're just trying to fix their eyebrow and you accidentally blind them. Quote, I tried to fix his eyebrow and I blinded him. Unquote. Farsi saying.